Well, when you go back and you read the history of the university, you see that when the school began as Russell Creek Baptist Academy, that there were two beautiful original buildings. There was the administration building and Staff Hall. Now, neither of those original buildings are standing today because they were both destroyed by fire. And but the original administration building was rather ornate. It had a wonderful auditorium in it. It was really kind of a total academic facility, the way that it was designed. And again, when you see the pictures, you realize that it was a building really kind of before its time. And they borrowed the money, of course, just like people do with building today. And they thought that the enrollment would be such that they could pay for the building in a relatively short period of time. And they actually, in the early years, during the first 3 to 5 years, they found themselves in dire straits. They were having trouble paying the notes off for these two beautiful buildings, and there was real panic as to whether or not, would the new school be able to, could they afford these buildings that were originally built? And it just so happened that Campbellsville Baptist Church called a new pastor, and he became pastor and president of Russell Creek Academy, and he was able to fundraise enough to where they were able to satisfy the notes, the lenders, to the point to where the school was able to have financial health and begin to move forward. But then that beautiful building burned, and so our current administration building was built back on that same site. And I understand it was built in a record number of months. It was something like 10 or 11 months. The building was built back after the fire. There are a few pictures of the fire, but it was a devastating, the entire structure burned. But some of the original block in the base of the building actually comes from that original building. They were able to reuse some of that. And there's no doubt that our current administration building has been a workhorse of a building. We've had virtually almost everything over the years in it. There have been, the library was in that building, various science labs were in that building at various points in time. And so, and the building has been worked and reworked. We've made sure that it's safe from a fire standard, and then we've updated various aspects of the building, and continues to serve us very effectively today. One of the things that's happening with the growth of the university is, it takes us more administrative staff as you grow, and so we're trying to handle some of those needs at the present time. But it's a grand old building, and still has Campbellsville College across the front. So again, it tells us from whence we have come, and then this Staff Hall was rebuilt after it burned, and again, matter of fact, we've been in the midst of several renovations in Staff Hall since I've been here. We've reworked a number of facility rooms and bathroom facilities, and matter of fact, we've just put all new furniture in the building this year, and reworked several areas in the building. It's a very nice women's residence hall, and serves us very well. I'm more excited today than when I first came, because I think there's so many wonderful things that are yet to happen here with Campbellsville University, and they're doable. It's possible to make them happen. What we've got to do is be people of prayer. We've got to be careful planners. We've got to be good managers. We've got to assess how we do things, and you put that together, and I think we can continue to reach out and serve in some rather remarkable ways. So I'm excited about the future.